Nicki and Carlo, and our family live in Positano, Italy, nearly 500 steps from the road, but surrounded by fruit and olive trees and with a fabulous view. Our garden overlooks the sea and we grow our own food. We show you what life is really like on the Amalfi Coast. So please subscribe and welcome to the Positano Diaries. England in August may not be most people's idea of a holiday, but for me it is a breath of fresh air from the heat and the chaos of the Amalfi Coast in peak season. Whenever I go away, I receive a few comments from people that I read as if they are slightly outraged, telling me that if they lived somewhere as beautiful as Positano, they would never feel the need to leave. And I understand their meaning, but I imagine they haven't really taken into consideration the fact that my family and friends are not just in Italy, but in England too, and I don't get to see them that often. Everybody needs a break from home once in a while, no matter where that home is or how beautiful it is. These weeks in England have been full of countryside walks, good food, conversations with friends, time well spent with family, blackberry picking, a little shopping and a few adventures and lots of sunny days. It has been marvellous.
See the bridge?
Bridge. Oh wow! Now, Harry, where we are?
No, where? You said ask where we are. Where are we?
Free food. It is like a Milka cow.
A milk cow?
No,
They call it
Milka, the brand of chocolate.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that's right.
What are the chances you drive from Positano to England and the first time you leave the house, you come out for a walk, planning to go into the little town, get something to eat, sit by the river. Who do you find? Somebody from Positano. Right there. So we've just bumped into Nicola, not Sky's boyfriend Nicola, Carlo's friend Nicola, who is from Positano and now lives, funny enough, in Cobham. We're out for a walk with Dad and Carlo and the dogs. We've come to Desborough Island, which is this little island on the River Thames. It's very pretty. And one way we've got river and the other way we've got never-ending grasslands. What do you think about it?
Wow, it's wonderful here. It's a bit wilderness.
You have raspberry or blackberry stains on your hat. I think we'll have to get you a new hat.
Non fa niente.
You happy puppy. You are, aren't you? Dad, of course, is picking blackberries, which is what he does best at this time of year, to make lots of lovely jam.
A lot of jam here.
Yeah. How much blackberry jam have you made already this year?
12 pounds. All last week. Picked him up 11 in the morning and it was all in the jars and labelled by 2 o'clock.
We're in Dorking and basically I wanted to do something different with Dad. I wanted to take him somewhere that he hadn't been before, and I found this Dorking Caves. It's basically like Naples on the ground but in Dorking in England, and I found it through to Surrey Kate on Instagram, so thanks very much for that, Kate. And we've managed to book a private tour, which is what I recommend because tickets for public tours go immediately. So if you want to do this, book a private tour. And we have to put a hard hat on and we're about to go underground. So this is the Dorking War Memorial from the First World War. These are the names of all of the soldiers who unfortunately didn't make it back. And one of these soldiers here the very last one on the list, H.H. Young, has left his mark in one of the caves.
Interessante pensare che questa persona ha anche scavato là dentro, è incredibile.
No, I think so.
Where it's about that wide.
So you've got some tally marks up here, and then you've got along here you've got a couple of dates, 1818. There's a little bit for the taller ones amongst you. There's 1666 being. As I said, that's the same name apart from its young HH on the War Memorial.
Hello everywhere. Volevo chiedervi una domanda. Ma succede anche a voi che dopo aver passato tanto tempo con la vostra moglie, marito, amante, amico, insomma qualsiasi persona sia, con cui avete passato tanto tempo negli ultimi mesi, vi capita anche a voi che volete un po' di distacco, di avere un po' di spazio tutto per voi? Bene, io sono felice che quando veniamo qua in Inghilterra Nicki ha tanti amici che poi incontriamo e io sono felice di incontrare, ma nello stesso tempo lascio a lei più spazio con i suoi amici e io mi tengo un po' in disparte per stare un po', diciamo, più da solo, perché anche se sono una persona estremamente socievole mi piace anche stare da solo e io approfitto di questi momenti per stare da solo, anche se sono insieme a loro, anche se stiamo passeggiando insieme. Fatemi sapere cosa ne pensate nei commenti.
Okay, so continuing our swimming our way around the world thing, thought we'd do something different. This is very different. This is something I've wanted to do for years and years and years. It's the child in me, and I think I'm going to wear a wetsuit for it, so I've just hired one. Right close to my leg, yes. And we're going to go and play like little children on that.
We are in Shepperton and this is Liquid Leisure. They also do kayaking, they do giant paddleboards that hold up to 6 people and various other water sports. And I can't wait to get on this thing. I am such a big child, I've wanted to do this for years and years and years. And I don't care that I haven't got any children with me, I'm taking Carlo and we're going to have fun.
Stai bene con quello addosso?
I feel like a sausage.
Figurati se lo metto io!
Well,
Io non lo metterò.
no, it's nicer. The ones we have, which are short arms, are like much nicer. This, yeah, it feels awful. Yeah. But I think I'll need it out there.
Sarà bello buttarci là con i ragazzini, 13enni, 12enni. Sì? I'm excited.
Are you going to keep your t-shirt on?
No, non ne ho un altro.
They're saying that the water's 21 degrees, but I highly doubt that.
After you, amore.
Right, let's make a plan. Where should we go?
I don't know.
I think we have to go round this one and slide across there, climb up there. Come on, Yes! Yes! Yes!
Run it.
Hai turn. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh wow.
Oh dear. Really? Now it's done.
Non mi divertivo così da quando avevo 10 anni. Too funny, too funny.
What are you doing? That was brilliant. That was one of the best fun things I've done in ages.
I agree.
Yeah, it was really good.
But I'm tired now.
Yeah, enough is enough. Let's go and get some food.
I got booked to do a show, a New Year's show, for one of our, I think it was for Channel 4. It was called Cliff at the Hip, and it was Cliff Richards at the London Hippodrome. So we were shooting it on a Sunday with a live audience, and the audience were standing around. So the London Hippodrome was a bit of a nightclub. It didn't have seating like a theatre. You went in there, drank, danced, whatever. There, and basically it was Cliff on stage introducing lots of guests for this New Year's show, and we started rehearsing around about lunchtime, and in the evening we had the live audience come in. The point of this was that the big guest was Elton John, and he wasn't going to be seen until he came on stage. That was the first time he didn't even rehearse. We got into the show, we recorded the first half, and then we stopped where the commercial breaks go. And you actually stop, when you're recording these shows, you usually stop for that amount of time of the commercial that's going to go in. And then we went into part 2 again, stopped for the commercial break. And during that commercial break, I had to reset, and the reset was to get Elton on stage. When Elton is going to come up and be on stage for the third part of the show, the whole of the stage area is going to be covered in smoke, and he will appear through the smoke. So I'd explained to Cliff that, you know, what will happen is you will get a cue from somebody else. I can't cue you, and I will be in the lift with Elton John coming up, which is coming from underneath the stage. And then he will be there and you get the cue. And I said I will duck out from behind and just vanish. So came to the live recording, going to part 3. I'm down in the basement with this grand piano in this lift. Got Elton John in the lift and said to the director of my talkback, we're in the lift. He said, right, cue the smoke. So the smoke is cued on the stage. We're going to take about 1 minute to come up onto the proper stage level. At this time he said, okay, go ahead. So I pressed the button to come up. Nothing happened, the lift didn't move. So I pressed it again, nothing. So I just turned around to Elton John and said, I'm sorry, that's not me. And he said to me, get this lift moving. And I said, I'm sorry. He said, get this lift moving. And I started laughing. And he got mad, he got really cross. So at this time, one of the Talk of the Town people, or the Hippodrome people, came downstairs, worked out why the lift wasn't working, did a couple of adjustments, and came up in the lift with me. He was crouched down. So by the time we got on the stage, the doors opened of this lift, and you can't see anything. They forgot to stop the smoke. And it was a total fog. There was fog everywhere. You couldn't see clip, you couldn't see the audience or anything. It was just hilarious. And I called to the director, I said, we're up. He said, we can't see you. I said, I can't see anybody. So we had to go through the whole procedure again. This time we went down and the lift was working, we got up. And yes, that was the show, but it was a very angry Elton John in a fog. Never forgot that. He effed and blind at me like that, and I couldn't do that, and I just started laughing. I just kept laughing the more he spoke.
And of course, eventually our time in England came to an end. It was time to pack up the car and start the long journey home. Thank you so much for watching. Please do join us again next week. Keep us company as we drive back to Positano.
Are you both ready to go?
Vai Harry!
Hey!
Mi volevi lasciare qua?
Oh, the doggies were worried! Okay, kids go.